I'm Harry Bolman, and I've been vegan 39 years.
How old are you?
Sorry, I couldn't take it. Sorry, I had to try not to laugh. I'll actually be 55 in October.
So that means you turned vegan when you were
Do the maths.
15 years old.
16 actually.
16
when I was
years
16, yeah.
So what made you turn vegan when you were a teenager?
Initially, health reasons. I had really bad acne. So, so I went raw vegan at that time, raw vegan overnight, and stayed raw vegan for the first few years.
So what happened with the acne?
It completely cleared within 1 week.
1 week?
1 week, yeah. So that was like really positive proof that the fuel that I was putting in my body needed to be of a higher quality than what I had been putting in.
So what made you continue going raw vegan or vegan after that? Was it
Well, it's just, to have that much of a change, that transformation, that in my mind I said, I'm not going back. There was no going back. And then the whole animal rights and the compassion all comes into it, and even the spiritual understandings come into it. It's all connected. And so you're basically almost like the Christians would say, you're born again. So that's a start of your life again.
That's so great. So what are the main arguments that you hear people resisting to go vegan?
Wow, how long have we got? I actually heard one yesterday, and because I held a meetup yesterday, and I was talking to a guy who actually said, he said, "Oh well, I have special protein requirements that prevent me from being vegan." And I thought, my goodness, I mean, if he's willing to listen, I'll talk to him about how that's completely incorrect. But feeling this guy out after talking to him a little while was that he was just wanting an excuse to not do it. So a lot of people most of us don't resonate very well with change, and if we've been brought up in certain cultural traditions and family traditions, and that is very hard for us to change what we feel is like almost like an inherent truth, even if it's causing us a lot of issues for our own health, and also if it's causing issues for the environment and the animals. So.
Gotcha. What's your go-to reason for people to go vegan?
The go-to reason? Well, it has to be, the bottom line always has to be animal rights. It has to be the reason, but sadly, most of us are very selfish, and we have to sort of approach it on a little bit of an angle. So sometimes we can approach it on an angle and interest people by talking about their health, because most people have some sort of health issues that they're worried about. So
I'll ask you a very difficult question.
Yes.
Because we have vegans, I've met a couple of vegans who want to be 100% vegan,
Mm-hmm.
but it's impossible to be 100% vegan. Is that true or false?
It's an interesting question. The definition of veganism is to do as much as possible the least amount of harm. So that would mean, for instance, if I'm driving a car that's got tyres that have animal products in it, on a road that's made of asphalt that's got animal products in it as well, maybe wearing shoes that might have some animal products in the glue or something like that, then yes, it's going to be very, very hard to be completely, by definition, vegan.
That's a good question. That's a good answer. Really good answer. Because as a dietitian, right?
Yes.
What I say is, if you're going to be 100% vegan, are you not going to eat fruits, vegetables? Beans,
Yes. Well, there's
grains?
another point. Yes. Yes.
Because we use fertilizer.
The fertilizer. You've also got what they call it bikill, which comes in with harvesting and that. It's inadvertent, but it's there. But the argument against that is that a person eating animal products is involved in so much more killing, so much more destruction, environmentally, but also so much more killing.
So all we do is just to do the best we can.
Exactly. The thing is, I like to think, do no harm as much as possible, which fits in with the spiritual teachings of ahimsa, which is, compassion as much as possible in thought, word, and deed. So, the common factor for any long-term vegan is whatever the initial reason was for them starting off as a vegan, is that they will usually reach a point where they realise it's not about them. And if they don't reach that point, there's a risk that at some stage they may actually no longer continue the vegan journey because they're not doing it for the right reasons. So whoever we're talking about, whatever their journey is, they have to be doing it for the animals. That's got to be the bottom line. And we've reached the point now on where it's critical because the environmental concerns are so bad now on the planet that we cannot keep ignoring the situation that we're in. So it's critical that it's 2019, we've got no excuses. You can go anywhere now and get vegan magnums and vegan cornettos and vegan, all these products, you know, there's so many, and you know, it's easy to be vegan.
Great, thanks so much.
Thank you.